Welcome to Pioneer Perspective. I'm Barry, and our guest is the host of Wrestling with Heart, Stanley Karr.
Thank you for
Stanley.
having me. Good to be here.
Meet you. Stanley, so Wrestling with Heart is a podcast more focused on the charity work of wrestlers. What are some of the things that you've seen or heard being done by the wrestlers?
So, I have talked to several different personalities over the last couple of years since I started doing the podcast. We do talk about wrestling as well as the charity work, but one thing that sticks out in my mind is how do these people make a difference in their communities? What do they do as far as giving back? So, I had Devon Dudley on of the Dudley Boys. He was telling me about running a fundraiser for breast cancer. It was actually called Hope for a Single Mom. And it was about mothers who didn't have the funds to pay their groceries and other, food and expenses because of going through all these, health situations. So he, and along with some other wrestlers, put on a benefit show, and they raised quite a bit of money. I forgot the exact amount, but he put on this show for a few years, and they were able to get the women exactly the help that they needed.
Wow. So if you had to pick one, who would you say would be your favorite wrestler?
Of all time, I would say The Rock, just because he's not only just so charismatic, but he's just a great guy outside the ring, as far as like being a humanitarian, doing great work out. And another guy that's done a lot of great work in the community, I know, raising money for, I believe it was the Hawaii hurricanes, different charities and different things like that he's helped out with, but someone that I feel like has done a lot of good in the world.
So who would you say is the favorite wrestler you've actually met?
Ooh, there've been a few. I met The Undertaker a few years ago. Big guy in person. I was like, whoa, this man is very tall.
Yeah.
I have met Al Snow of WWE and OVW now, ECW. I have met Ric Flair, Mick Foley. Oh man, talk about a guy that is just incredible to be around. Very, very polite, very nice. Would have a conversation with you, and took the time to autograph one of my books that he had written when I met him. And it's just a very, very generous human being when I talked to him.
Thank you for being with us today,
Yes.
Stanley, and sharing your perspective with us on wrestling. I'm Barry. Thanks for watching.